Subservience is the latest in a long line of sci-fi thrillers about the dangers of AI. Unfortunately, it's also one of the least original or creative. The sole difference the film can lay claim to is the fact that it cast Megan Fox as its leading lady. While the movie tries to delve into a provocative and alluring angle that has yet to be explored with depth in films about artificial intelligence, it falters and becomes a simple cautionary tale about out-of-control robots. When Nick's, Michelle Morone, wife, Madeline Zima, falls ill, he hires help to take care of his home and children in the form of an extremely advanced AI robot, Fox. His daughter takes a liking to the robot and decides to call her Alice after reading Alice in Wonderland. As with any other AI thriller, things go south when Nick gives Alice the exact commands that lead to her malfunction. Things spiral out of control, and Nick has to fight to save his family. Subservience has about as much soul as Alice the AI. The issue is not the fact that Subservience repeats a trend that appears to be taking over the sci-fi thriller space, but the fact that it makes no real effort to be unique. The film is no cinematic masterpiece, but it is well shot and features a cast that has the talent to make this into something special. Unfortunately, the story never becomes anything more than a rehashed gimmick. While Subservience had the potential to be unique, with Alice having overt links to Lewis Carroll's work and the robot initially showing signs of developing beyond its programming, it all falls apart quickly with nothing to show for it. Alice could have been a fascinating character, but she falls into the category of the sexy, soulless robot. It's a real shame because, despite the space being crowded, there is room to innovate and explore other sides of AI in the movie. Some films approach questions of morality, what it means to be human, and how simple it can be to believe a robot is more than wires and metal, but Subservience barely tries to approach any question beyond, what if AIs broke protocol? As a result, a talented cast and premise that had potential is wasted. Subservience is more interested in aesthetics than the story. Megan Fox stands and looks seductive in Subservient. While the story takes a back seat, at least the movie looks good visually. The technology, special effects, and general settings are all great. Despite an underwhelming story, there was time and care put into Subservience's final edit. Combined with the cast's talents, the film becomes palatable, as long as you don't expect creativity or nuance. Subservience is not a terrible film, and the pacing is good enough to keep us invested for at least 3/4 of the runtime without feeling like our time has been wasted. The disappointment ultimately comes from realizing what this movie could have been, and how it falls short of reaching its potential. With a little more thought, and some effort made to elevate the narrative beyond sexy killer robots, it could have carved out a space as a cult hit, but Subservience falls short.